Alright, hello angels, welcome back to the Cosmic Tailor. If you are new here, hi, I am Taylor, here to tailor you to your highest timeline. And today I am annoyed because I recorded today's message at like 2 o'clock and I've been trying to get it to upload since, and it has been a complete goddamn motherfucking nightmare for some reason. I don't know what's going on lately with the past two readings and how nothing really wants to come through. So, like, it wants to come through. The message does come through, but, like, it's like there's just so much interference, and I'm so sick of it. I'm really sick of it. Clear. Right. So, first of all, got my new glasses today. Hooray, hurrah, wonderful, wonderful. I'm gonna put this back on too. But it's a little odd because I have apparently I have a situation where my brain, where my eyes feel like they have to overcompensate for my brain, or my brain has to overcompensate for my eyes when it comes to what I focus on, and therefore, that's why I get headaches and stuff after staring or looking at screens for a certain amount of time, you know, and, well, these glasses are supposed to help with that, and today I did my bangs in a way where they are now not wanting to cooperate with me and look cute, but oh well, it's fine. Anyways, so the message today is, what does the full moon need you to clear this upcoming full moon on Thursday and Friday, which is also a partial lunar eclipse? Interesting. Knave of Wands in the reverse. The sun in the reverse with the moon in the reverse. That's very interesting duality right there. Okay, cool. Sorry. I just didn't want to crush my cords. Everything's a little bit of a mess. Sorry. I hope that isn't too distracting for you. But yeah. Oh yeah, my lenses, they make everything look a little blurry right now and a little like double, and that's because my eyes are still trying to overcompensate where they don't have to anymore, you know what I mean? And it kind of sucks because I hate it, and so I have to wear these consistently for 2 weeks, which, if you know me, I'm probably not gonna do. Mainly because I do believe that glasses actually worsen your eyesight. If you need them, you need them, but 333 on the timer, I don't really need them. I have very good sharp vision on it's like on my own. I don't need glasses except for the fact that I get terrible fucking headaches every time I look at a screen. So anyways, we have the Ace of Coins in the reverse as well. Right when I saw the Knave of Wands fall out in the reverse, Spirit immediately said, time to put down the act, time to stop acting, time to put the act away. And with the sun in the reverse and the moon in the reverse, it's like it's time to reveal and expose the things like that you don't want to reveal or expose. It's time to fully acknowledge and be aware of the things that you don't want to share, and the things that you don't want to express are the exact kinds of things that you need to express and show in order to give yourself the new opportunity and the new chance. Six of Cups in the reverse with the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's like this, the defeated energy where it's like you realize that the life that you wanted, or the kinds of connections that you wanted, or the people that you tried to connect with, you can't have them, or you can't have connections like them, or you can't have a connection specifically with them. Read immediately. Interesting. I'm hearing reading yourself, reading your diary, going back and reading journal entries, hearing how you feel, and like looking at and understanding how you feel. We have the King of Coins with the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Super interesting, because it's like there is something here about like unprocessed feelings getting in the way of your new opportunity, and like the way that you had to succumb to things not going the way that you wanted them to go, but you never actually allowed yourself to feel or experience the pain or sadness that you felt or experienced from that defeat and from those people. Oh my gosh. I'm so thirsty. Like, oof, it's crazy. I think this is like my second or third water bottle today. I have one that I'm supposed to be reusing, but I can't wash it because none of the scrub brushes are skinny enough to fit in it. It's annoying. Anyways. Yeah, and like this King of Coins is a very interesting energy because it doesn't feel like it's necessarily like a hostile energy. Yeah, with the 6 of Swords being in its general energy, they're just Spirit just told me they're just repulsive. Bitch. Oh my god. Like, ooh, Spirit has that dog in them today, dude. Like, I was talking with my friend yesterday, and I was on a phone call with him again today, and we were talking, and yesterday we were I was talking about, I don't remember what was said, but there was like a joke that he would die, and I was like, well, if it happens, you can train up with my guides, and my guides immediately went, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I thought it was funny because it was a joke, obviously. Like, I would never, no hate to my friend, I would never want him on my team. I would never want him on my team. Like, we're just different, and that's okay. That's kind of like the point of having friends and having community and having people outside of you. It's to have people that aren't the same as you, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're the same in a lot of ways, but we're not the same in a lot of other ways, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to spirituality and things like that. He would definitely be more of a trickster attachment or entity than he would be a guide. You feel me? And it's kind of like I don't know why Spirit is bringing that up, but it does kind of ring a bell with this King of Coins energy with the 6 of Swords and its general energy of how like people are. This person could definitely be one of those people that are like, everybody always leaves me at some point. Everybody always goes at some point. Or all of my friends in the past have been total assholes and terrible human beings and terrible people. And I just don't even have it in me to have that kind of mindset anymore, for real. Like, I stopped thinking that way and feeling that way after my first, like, saying goodbye to my first friend outside of my family, which I knew from middle school until high school, a year before I graduated. And, yeah, after that, I stopped seeing things in such a small view, in such a small way, where it was just like, oh, well, they're the worst person in the world because of this, that, and the other, or whatever the frick. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Interesting, the 9 of Cups. Yeah, I stopped thinking that way about my friendships a long time ago, because then I started realizing that people were just people. You know what I mean? And most of the time, the people that hurt you the most are the people that are hurting. You know what I mean? And that doesn't take away the pain or the effect that they had on you, and it doesn't excuse the behavior that they had towards you, but it does certainly help you forgive, you know what I mean? If the goal in life is to find peace, then the goal in life is to find forgiveness, you know what I mean? And that's my that is my ultimate goal in life, is to just be at peace. Be at peace. Like, I don't care for the suffering. I don't care for the constant I don't know how would you say that? How would you describe that? Temperance in the reverse. Yeah. The constant imbalance, the constant chaos, the constant... Okay. Anyway. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups and Temperance in the reverse, it's one of those things where you had to take a lot of the chaos in your life and take a lot of the things that made you really tired, exhausted, the things that you had to carry forward in order to find hope, in order to find kind of belief in wish fulfillment, in the possibility of reaching your dreams. It was like almost a constant battle, especially with whoever this King of Coins is within your life. With the Two of Wands as well, yeah, you had to come to a really serious choice, you know? We have the World card with the Ten of Pentacles, or the Hierophant with the King of Swords, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and the Fool in the reverse. All of it reversed, man. Breaking a contract or sticking to a contract that did not benefit you in any way, didn't sharpen your discernment, didn't heighten your empathy, didn't give you any new opportunities to move forward in life where you could actually gain more perspective, understanding, value, like, and not even value in the sense of becoming worth more, but just gaining things where you could understand the value of life itself, you know? With the World card and the Ten of Pentacles, we also have the Wheel of Fortune popping out here. Like, it's this kind of a thing where you had no choice but to move forward, push forward, and get to this point where you could actually ground this abundance. And to do it, you had to say goodbye to this person, or goodbye to maybe attachment, or viewing relationships like that the way that I used to, the way that I used to view things, and the way that I used to believe things to be for myself, or to be for the people involved. You know what I mean? Hello. Sure, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, and it's like you had the choice. You could either let the old story die, or you could let the old story continue to run rampant within your life and just completely tear you down and destroy what little love you had left within your heart, within your being, destroy what little nurturing energy you had within your life, and destroy what little insight you were actually gaining throughout the process of befriending or being friends with this person, or in a relationship with this person. This person does feel a lot more friend, if I'm being frank. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Nine of Coins. Yeah. There's like a huge conflict of interest here with this energy and you. A huge conflict of interest. Because the thing is, what you need to clear out is this... I'm hearing emotional damage, the things that they did that deeply affected you. There's like so much that these people had left within you that they couldn't take accountability for, even if they tried. And the thing is, like, it's not even about them taking accountability for it. It's about you being able to, like, uncover these things, pull back the curtain on these things, and fully acknowledging them. And, you know, you've done that so much in your life. It's just that now... That's so sad. The way that I'm hearing it is that you've spent so much time on your healing journey, and in the process of healing, that you had to fight to convince yourself that you were worthy. You had to fight to convince yourself that you weren't just some person who deserved to be treated the way that you were treated. You weren't just, like, you weren't a nuisance. You weren't a waste. You weren't just a burden. You were somebody that deserved to be loved and cared about. And you had to convince yourself of this. You had to fight to convince yourself of this, because doing it with just on your own, 555 on the timer, going and just doing it on your own and trying to find this value within yourself all on your own, it was hard. Because you had so many people that surrounded you in your life that would constantly try to convince you otherwise. Yeah, King of Coins with the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Coins underneath that. Yeah, a liar, a manipulator, a deceiver. All right, somebody that is broke. I'm hearing a quote from Natija Cave. I don't know if she said it herself or if she heard it from someone else, but I heard it from her. She said, some people are so broke that all they have is money. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. And, like, the thing is, it's like, whoever this was or whoever this is, they have lied on you like crazy. Whoever this was or is, they have lied on you like crazy. And, I just heard "and their lackeys," which is crazy, because how are you gonna talk shit? How are you gonna, like, lie, talk down on somebody that you don't even know? 8 of Coins. Maybe that's something that you'll learn. I don't know. Maybe that's something that you'll be able to reflect on because of the situation. I don't fucking know. 8 of Coins, Knight of Wands, 4 of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Coins in the reverse. Yeah. It's like this energy of, like, you're just growing to become more prepared and stronger, and you're putting more of your foot forward and putting more effort forward into growing and changing, while this person is failing to build any actual community and building any actual connections, any kind of foundations, any kind of, like, people in general to, like, love. I'm seeing 10:10 on the timer, on the clock, on my laptop, which is Naruto's birthday, by the way. Did you know that? I had no idea. I found that out today, dude. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. A Libra. Oh my gosh. Oh. 2 of Coins with the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. It's like, whoever these people are, they've done you really dirty. And they have made it really hard for you to process, to feel yourself, to love yourself, to understand yourself, to actually accept that you do deserve better. It's like these people were almost like the final nail in the coffin that solidified this idea within you that you were unlovable, that you were unworthy, and that's not the truth in the slightest. And you know that. I know you know that, because over here, King of Swords, you have sharpened discernment. You know, you understand, right? You are smart, you are aware. And it's just so devastating, because, like, it's just like, how are you going to make someone feel like that and then claim to be their friend, and then right when you stop being friends, suddenly that means that all bets are off and you can be as disrespectful and hateful as you want to be? See, with that one friend, in my experience, where I stopped being friends with her in high school around, I stopped being friends with her, and I was really nasty and cruel about her after I stopped being friends with her, because I found out, like, the entirety of our friendship, she was constantly talking shit about me, about behind my back, and she was always trying to tear me down, and she was always trying to manipulate me. 10:10 on the timer. I even worked for her for a while, and she refused to give me a raise or to pay me what I deserved to be paid. She would steal our tips, and she did so many things that were genuinely so hurtful and harmful towards me, and specifically damning and damaging to me. And I don't know why I was her target. I don't know why I was her target, but I was. And I was so cruel to her. After I stopped being friends with her, I told her, like, I sent her a huge text, and in it was basically me just, like, at the end of it was basically me just saying, what I'm saying is, if your life is so much better without me in it, and my life is so much better without you in it, then maybe we should keep it that way. Happy New Year. Cheers to you. I wish you the best. I hope everything is great. 11:11 on the timer. And I stopped being friends with her, right? And I was like, I felt so good in that moment because I finally felt like I got everything off of my chest, but then I immediately felt so much regret and so much, like, I felt so deflated. Like, I don't think, like, I felt bad, you know? And the more I reflected on it and the more I looked at it, the more I thought about it and the more I felt and processed on it, the more I realized that I was hurt. I was really hurt. And so I felt like throwing that back at her was going to be what would make me feel better, and it didn't. And so now, with this most recent friendship breakup that I've had, I stopped being friends with them because they basically, I tried to set a boundary. They seemed to want to run from accountability, feeding me the same excuses that I had already used for them so many times that it didn't feel like a real apology. And I told them and expressed to them that I needed them to take time to take care of themselves, and I needed them to focus on themselves, and that I needed to focus on my own life because there were things that I wanted to do that I couldn't do because of how much of my life they were taking up with their own chaos and the crazy things going on with them, right? No hate to them or the things 1 2 4 8 on the timer that they were doing, but it was just hard for me to have my own life. And I had to gentle parent and, like, nurturingly talk my way through this discussion with this person until I finally got to a point where I just basically was like, no, I admire that you want it all. Like, I'm genuinely 13:13 on the timer. I'm genuinely happy for you that you're trying to have it all and get it all. Like, I am over here genuinely happy for you. I want you to have all the things. I want to have things too. 13:31 on the timer. I find it adorably human of me that I gave you so many chances and so many tries to, like, so many excuses before I even communicated this with you. And I understand that I should have talked about this sooner, but I'm trying to give you opportunities to fix it and turn it around now before everything blows up in our faces. And I just want to be able to have my own life and focus on my own things too. I want to be able to have my own passions, my own dreams. I want to be able to work on my things, like, you know, and I feel like I can't do that whenever this is the 14:14 on the timer, whenever this is the relationship that we have. And when I sent that message, I was watching, like, a video that they had sent me, and I hadn't finished watching the video. And when I finished, like, when I went back to finish watching the video, after sending that message, they said to me, if you think I'm such a terrible friend and you hate me, then that sounds like more of a you problem than mine. And that was kind of like the snap. That's what broke everything. I realized in that moment, like, oh, that felt very targeted. That felt like something that you've been wanting to say for a long time. That felt like something that has been weighing heavy on you for a while. 15:15 on the timer. And I know I don't hate you. I know I don't resent you. I know that I don't want the worst for you. I know that I don't want you to suffer. So that can only be explained, being brought up in this situation, from projection. Because I've dealt with enough projection in my life to know what it looks like. And I don't want to be friends with another person that hates me. I don't want to keep being friends with yet another person that hates me, and I don't know why. And it sucked because I really just wanted to love this person and simultaneously love myself and my own life. Because I really cared about this person and I really did want the best for this person in every way, shape, and form. And the only reason why I say did is because, like, the more and more I do these readings and the more and more I pull back on this story, the more and more I realize, like, they were never my friend like I was theirs. And it sucks. Because that means, like, not only do I have so fucking much... Hello. Not only does that mean that I have so fucking much when it comes to my care, compassion, love, acceptance, etc., to clear out when it comes to this person, which could also apply to you, but it also means that all of the things that they left behind, all of the things that they affected, 8 of coins with the Knight of coins in the reverse, yeah, all of the things that you have to work on in order to start getting slow progress moving forward again, all of the things that they halted progress on because of the damage that they put onto you, all of that needs to be cleared out. All of that needs to be wiped away. Right? So as the full moon goes to the new moon, this is what you need to focus on clearing out. This is what you need to focus on wiping away, on processing, on feeling, experiencing, etc. Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Excuse me. With the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Fool in the reverse with the Four of Cups upright and the King of Wands upright, High Priestess upright. You just gotta go through this process. I'm hearing One More Time by Doja Cat. One more time. Oh, oh, oh. One more time. Oh, one more time. No more lies. So I'm gonna need you to cope some more. Cope, get your coat and get off my floor. It's an open sore. Gotta clean the wound. I don't think that's the same song. Wait, it might actually be. I don't know. Judgment and its general energy. Yeah. There's a judgment call coming through here. And it's gonna come through by the new moon. If you consistently, 1919 on the timer, if you consistently clear out and feel and process and allow this all to be kind of wiped away and cleaned off, right? And just cleared from your conscience, from your emotions, from your soul, from your body, from your heart, all of it. Once it's all wiped away, a judgment call will come through. Wow. This is super annoying. Queen of Swords, the Emperor in the reverse, 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the World card. Yeah. No, that's basically exactly what happened. You used your discernment, and we have the King and Queen of Swords out here together. Like, You are your own lover. I've said this so many times in so many other readings. You are your own lover. You are your own counterpart. You are the person that balances yourself out. You are the person that emotionally supports yourself. You are the person that fully accepts yourself. You are the person that shows compassion towards yourself. You are the person that holds yourself up, allows yourself to rest, defends yourself, etc., right? And in this situation, you had to use your sword energy, your sharpest form of discernment, and also your most merciful act of kindness towards yourself and towards this person and or these people or this entity or this energy, etc., by cutting it off, saying goodbye, not allowing yourself with the Emperor in the reverse to get caught up with a control freak, basically. Getting caught up with somebody that has to have control of the narrative, getting caught up with somebody that has to have a voice in the matter, getting caught up in some situation where somebody constantly has to impose their own thoughts, feelings, or ideas, because it's all Seven of Wands. It's all energetic attack. It's all energetic attack. It's all an attempt to burst your peace, a bubble of peace that you've been building around yourself, all in an attempt to cause you even more pain and suffering than you've already experienced because of these people, energies, or entities. And with the World card, the judgment that would be coming through with the Hermit as well is like, not only would it be coming through in your favor, but it would be coming through in favor of you being at peace. This person, they want chaos so badly. They want drama so badly. They want craziness so badly. And maybe that's maybe they would say the complete opposite, 2222 on the timer. Maybe that's something that these people would say the complete opposite to. But the thing is, the way that they act and behave with the energy that they put out in the universe, they are telling the universe the complete opposite. The complete opposite. So, there is something here about, you having to do extra work because somebody left a bunch of garbage in you to deal with. But I saw the Empress, the Lovers, and the Sun card. So, and the Ten of Pentacles with strength. It's all only ever going to benefit you and bring you on the up and up. Every time. Ace of Cups. Every time. It's only going to help you go on the up and up. It's only ever going to help benefit you and draw you closer to the life that you actually want for yourself. And truly, the only life that Spirit wants for you too. The Star with the Page of Coins. You just got to start going through it. One day at a time, one step at a time, one box at a time, okay? I saw 2332 on the timer. Just one at a time. Follow your guidance, follow your intuition, keep listening to the universe, all right? Follow your own light. 2345 on the timer. Follow your own light. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself. Listen to your body. Trust your body. Listen to your heart. Trust your heart. Listen to your mind. Trust your mind. Listen to your soul. Trust your soul. Okay? Every aspect of you. Every aspect of you. Okay? Because you have an absolutely beautiful soul. Absolutely beautiful soul. And you deserve to be expressed and seen. You deserve to be loved and embraced. And you deserve to be treated better than how these people treated you. Which means you need to reprogram yourself and allow yourself to exist in a way where you can feel that without judging yourself. 2424 on the timer. Where you can truly accept yourself, and instead of allowing these false narratives that these people have pinned on you to the point where it's all you can really believe about yourself, 2442 on the timer, allow yourself to break free of that and fully recognize and acknowledge that you really have been just around the wrong people and you've accepted the wrong treatment. It's not to say that they're the most horrible, heinous people in the world, but it is to say that you deserved better. All right, thank you so much for being here, angels, and for letting me read your energy. If you liked this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how this resonated with you, and I will be back again tomorrow. Yeah, look at this. Your joy is their ultimate defeat anyways. If that's what it takes for you to move forward in order for you to get to where you really want to go in life, if that's what it takes for you to do this healing, so be it. Your joy is their true defeat, okay? And, well, if you feel so called to tip me, I do have my Cash App in the description box below. Tips are always appreciated, never required. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so very much, and I hope I will see you in tomorrow's moon reading, all right? Bye!